Hello, we are in the room with Stefanie Wirth, an account manager on our SEO team. First of all, welcome Stefanie.
Thank you, Alan.
I'm really excited. Stefanie is a specialist in local search and technical SEO. And I've got a few questions for you. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, let's go right in.
All right. First question is, why is local search so important for brands?
Okay, that's a really good question. I think there are multiple factors that come into play here, which I'm going to elaborate on. So I think one of them is due to channel. So if we're thinking about the different channels that brands are utilizing, so organic search, paid search, display. So local search is really just another channel for businesses to take advantage of. So even if we're thinking about how the search engine results page is looking at the moment right now, if you're entering a local query, for example, let's say Eaton Centre, Toronto, the local search result will be prominently displayed on the actual search engine results page. So it actually takes up a lot of space on the page. So that's one of the reasons why it's important that, first of all, you are playing in that space, and second of all, that the information that is presented there is correct and up to date. So that's where the brand perspective comes into play, where we want to make sure that customers that are looking for us are actually able to find us based on the information that is presented to them.
Okay. So if I'm looking for something local specific, I got it. But clearly this isn't a must-have for all businesses, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Alan. So local search is really, I don't want to say only, but it's definitely a must-have for all businesses that have a physical storefront.
Okay, all right. And is there any limit to that? Meaning, what if I'm just a kiosk at a mall, for example?
Mm-hmm.
Can I still benefit from local SEO?
Good question. Yeah, definitely. Even if you're just a kiosk in a mall or you have a shop that's located within another building, you can definitely take advantage of local search. And it might even be more important for you to do that just because it's more difficult for people to actually access your location.
Okay, I got it. Going with that, what do you think are the biggest challenges for brands or advertisers regarding local and local search?
So one of the biggest challenges, I guess, for brands these days that I'm aware of and that we usually hear from clients is, first of all, understanding what local search is and how you can take advantage of that. So understanding that it's not organic search, that it's not paid search, that it's its own channel that brands can utilize to actually put in their hours and their business information. So it's not the same as organic search. You have Google My Business that's utilized for Google, and for example, Bing Places for Business, where you can actually input your information and control your messaging, so to say. And I think another thing that's a challenge for brands these days is actually managing their locations and reporting on the locations. So a lot of brands are not even aware that Google My Business and Bing Places for Business, as we just talked about, is giving you impression data, so how many people are actually viewing your listings, is giving you click data, how many people are actually clicking on the website or on the directions button. So this is all crucial information that brands can use to their advantage. Yeah. Okay.
One more question that I just thought of. You mentioned seeing local results in the Google search engine or the Bing search engine. Is it important for other search engines or I'd say other niche players like Yelp or things like this to have local results present?
Definitely. So I just mentioned Google and Bing just because they're the most prominent or being the most used. But for local search, it's really important that your business information is updated across the entire map. So whether that is on Google Maps or Bing Maps or maybe Apple Maps or on Yelp or other providers, yeah, that's always important.
Okay. All right. Stefanie, thank you so much for joining us. And again, my name's Alan. I'm Strategy with Catalyst, and this is it for this episode.